Thomas Gehl joins me now. He's the president of Ample Luck International Capital Corporation, and earlier in his career, he was an environmental advisor to former President Clinton. We just heard in that report how these shoots are sustainable, innovative, and profitable. Can you talk to us about the importance of some of these green initiatives we're seeing now?
I think that it is critical for China and the world to be able to embrace all the green initiatives, that we have out there. China has done an amazing job for the, carbon footprint of each individual citizen. However, their overall carbon generation, is still exceeding the rest of the world. So that needs to be addressed, very quickly.
We heard this alarming report, and we also heard the UN Secretary General say that, that the tools, the knowledge, and the solutions are there. They're just not being implemented. Where does China stand with its carbon goals, and what did you make of this report?
China has done an amazing job in trying to generate their renewable resources. They've done almost 25% of their total energy need on it, but because of the transmission lines, they've only done, about 11% has gotten to the grid, effectively used on the grid. And we're still, in China, we're still building more coal generation facilities, which, is creating more of an issue. Hopefully by 2030 or 2032, we'll have, reached the peak and start to decline on the carbon emissions, but we still, hopefully there's more we can do in between, in the next 5 years, 6 years.
And Thomas, you've been at this for a while. It's interesting hearing this new UN report, which is alarming, as I said. But, in November we had COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh. We saw a gathering, where all these people came out and said, we've got these goals, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. In November, we're going to have another one, COP28 in Dubai. And it always seems at the completion of these gatherings, everything's kind of hastily thrown together and oh, we came up with this. But it seems as though we really need to accelerate things. What needs to happen, do you think?
I think I hear a lot more talk than action, and so I would love to see the, actual interaction to be able to reduce what we're putting into the atmosphere, and that is the critical, point right now. We've got to reduce our coal generation facilities, which I know is difficult for China because they've got a substantial energy need right now. But I think we need to evaluate each individual industry that's, requiring the energy generation and balance that against the common good on it, because we haven't gotten that in balance yet. Like I say, the Chinese people have done an amazing job on being half of the carbon footprint of the United States. But we continue in China to need more and more energy and more coal, burning facilities. So we can't really let that go on.
All right, Thomas, always great to talk to you. Thank you so much for making the time to visit with us today.
A pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you so much.